What's up, everyone? This is Coach Shanks, assistant coach with the UMD men's basketball team. Really excited to welcome you to our first Virtual Skills Post Players Camp. I've been bugging Coach Brueggemann quite a bit about trying to get this thing going, and we finally got the go-ahead. Again, really excited to be able to bring this kind of content to you all. You know, as a post player or as a former post player myself, again, really excited to be able to work with you all during this kind of crazy time, but to be able to brush up on our post playing skills is something I'm really excited about. An added element to this is going to be our pause menu, which you'll see right here. So with that pause menu, it'll really be able to show you exactly what we're doing and how many reps we're supposed to be doing. And it's a lot more helpful when we're getting to our, kind of our jump shot based or make based drills, to be able to just do it at your own pace and maybe do it a little bit faster or maybe a little bit slower than what I'm doing. Again, just super excited to have you, and I can't wait to get better with you as we go along. Let's get after it. All right, our first warm-up drill is going to be crab dribble lead steps. Main things I really want you to concentrate on here are remaining low, reaching that front foot out and pushing off that back foot, and keeping the ball near your hip and tucked so we can't let defenders and help side defenders reach their hands in there and try and take the ball away. A super important drill for post players and something that we're going to touch on quite a bit. Next up is our jump stop square ups. A few things I want you guys to work on here is 1, remaining low. 2, chinning it and keeping your elbows out at all times when you're not dribbling the basketball. And 3, flipping your feet in the air, just like we need to be able to do when we're making our post moves. Our last warm-up drill is going to be our power dribble zigzags. Again, I want you to work on continuing to be low, being strong with the basketball at all times, and most importantly, when you're power dribbling and trying to get your way through some traffic, you need to take the ball from ear to ear. And what that means is you are ripping the ball strongly from one ear to the other. Next up is going to be our Mikan drill series. A few things I want you all to concentrate on here is 1, keeping the ball above or at your chin. 2, being strong and explosive at all times. 3, finishing high up on the glass. And 4, getting the ball to as close as out of the net as possible. The first drill we're going to do out of the Mikan series is going to be our normal forward-facing traditional Mikan. Secondly is going to be our 1-foot reverse Mikan, keeping the ball nice and high. And finally, we're going to finish with our power dribble 2-foot Mikan, which is really going to force us to be low and really explode up towards the basket each time. Up next is our ABC Post Progression Series. This is a series that is widely taught throughout the game of basketball, and it's something that we teach up at UMD to our post players. Things I want you to concentrate on is 1, remaining low and strong throughout the entirety of the move. 2, extending the catch, whether or not you have a passer or you're spinning to yourself. 3, sending your eyes to the middle every time to see the defense. And 4, extending up on every finish. Our first move is going to be our A move, which is going to be a 2-dribble jump stop jump hook towards the middle. Our A move is going to be what we base the rest of this progression series off of. If we are able to get to our A move, this is what we want to get to every time. What we have next is going to be our B move, which is a direct counter to our A move that we just finished. We're going to take 2 dribbles to the middle and spin back to the baseline. Something I want you to concentrate on here is playing low to lower on the spin, being low towards the middle and being even lower on the spin. Our final move is going to be our C move, and that's going to be 2 dribbles to the middle. We're going to fake our eyes, shoulder, and foot to the baseline, come back towards the middle, and shoot a nice jump hook over the front of the rim. This will be a direct counter to our B move as we are faking the spin here. Switching over to the other block now, we'll be going through our ABC progression as well. Again, we really want to concentrate on every single time sitting low on this catch. Sitting low, checking towards the middle every single time. Extend out, finish up over the top for the A move. Again, to the B move now, still checking middle, low to lower every single time on that B move. We really want to make it evident that there is a change of height as far as when we were spinning back to the baseline. And finally, for our C move, checking middle, get to our spot, really showing our eyes, shoulder, and bottom foot to the baseline. Just like that, and extending up over the top. Up next is going to be our Duncan Series, which is going to include a series of face-up footwork and shots out of that footwork. Each time we are going to open up to the baseline, which is going to be our bottom foot. It'll be an inside pivot on our bottom foot on both sides. We will have a total of 4 moves, and we'll make 5 shots from each move. Our first move is going to be an inside pivot to a jump shot. Again, a very simple shot, very simple move, but a move that'll set up the rest of our Duncan Series footwork. The ability to just turn and shoot is an invaluable trait in basketball. Next is going to be our rip and go to the baseline. Again, another inside pivot immediately into a rip and go. We do this to try and catch our defender off guard, who may now be thinking that we're going to take that jump shot like we did in our first move. Next is going to be our open up to the baseline, jab, and jumper. We do this because the idea of the rip and go is now in our defender's head. We jab to get him off, and we let it ride. Finally, we're going to jab to the baseline, assume that our defender jumps to the baseline, and then we're going to take up the space with a one dribble jump stop jump hook towards the middle. Our last drill of the day is going to be our elbow floaters, which is going to use elements of our power dribble zigzag warm-up drill. As you can see, each time we are going to rip the ball ear to ear with our feet facing the nearest sideline. We're going to bring the ball over the top, ear to ear, and we're going to finish with a nice soft floater over the front of the rim, alternating sides each time. Hey, great job today. Obviously, it's our first day. We're still trying to get the hang of things, but as we continue to progress here, I really think we're going to be able to fall into a rhythm and feel really good about what we're getting done on a daily basis. Again, it's going to be a continuous build-up, a continuous grind. As long as we embrace the grind, I feel really good about what we can do during this virtual skills camp. Great job today. We'll see you tomorrow.